Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be presenting remote attack. Introduction. What is ethical hacking? Ethical hacking is a type of hacking which is carried out by an authorized person to try to gain unauthorized access to a server, remote computer, or within a software or hardware itself. It is also known as white hat hacker, and some of them are working under the government or any big company such as Microsoft, Facebook, and YouTube. The purpose of this is to ensure that when a real hacker tries to breach the system, it can be stopped, as the method used by the hacker are already countered by the security system itself. Thanks for the ethical hacking that can replicate the strategies used by the hacker, then came out with a security update or patch for the system, thus improving this defense and covering the vulnerabilities. Also, to detect any security leaks or vulnerabilities within the system while finding the solution or fix in order for the system to survive if any security breaches or an unauthorized person sending attacks to the server. Types of attacks and how do they spread? There are two types of attack: untargeted attacks and targeted attacks. In untargeted attacks, there is phishing. Email, telephone, or text message are contacted to a victim by the attacker who is posing as a legitimate institution to lure individuals into providing sensitive data such as banking and credit card details. Then there's watering hole, a security exploit in which the attacker seeks to compromise a specific group of end users by infecting websites that members of the group are known to visit. Lastly, ransomware, a malicious software that infects your computer and displays messages demanding a fee to be paid in order for the system to work again. Then there's targeted attacks, spear phishing, where the email or electronic communications scam targeted towards a specified individual, organization, or business, often intended to steal data for malicious purpose, may also intend to install malware on the targeted victim. Deploying a botnet, one of the most widespread and serious malware often being deployed onto computers through a Trojan horse virus. Damage done, or effects of cyber attacks, physically or digitally. They could be the loss of life or damage to infrastructure. Towards academic, stock price will be fall, regulator fines, or reduced profit as a possibility. Then there's psychological. Individual will be left depressed, embarrassed, shame, or confused. For reputational, includes the loss of key staff, relationship with customers will be damaged, and intense media investigation. Lastly, social. There will be a risk of disruption to daily life, such as an impact of key service and negative perception of technology, or drop in internal morale in organizations affected by a high-level incident. How to protect from the cyber attacks? Firstly, using updated premium antivirus software. This might seem like nothing much, but the choice of an antivirus is important to the system security. Free-to-use antivirus software is not enough to ensure it. Having updated and premium antivirus software on all of the system will definitely help enhance the security. Hence, doing some research about antivirus software before selecting it. Next, careful when installing and uninstalling a software. Installing untrusted software can lead to the installations of Trojan horse without the user knowing. Disabling internet connection during the installation of any software or program can prevent Trojan horse, because it usually happens when the computer is connected to the internet. Also, uninstalling can help the Windows OS and reduce the use of RAM, CPU, disk space, and remove most of the bloatware and Trojan horse while doing it. The problem occurs when the OS depends on the software that is just being uninstalled. Take a precaution step and make a backup or restore point before uninstalling the unwanted software. Lastly, perform penetration testing. By doing this, preemptive steps can be taken to prevent the system from being attacked by a hacker. We will be able to see the vulnerabilities that are found inside the system and take some precaution method or procedure to prevent the system from being exploited by some of the unethical hacking coming from the attackers. In a nutshell, by having decent knowledge about ethical hacking, we can easily understand how remote attacks work by observing the attacker's method when they want to execute the malicious programs remotely or within a certain time on the user's PC. Not only that, we also will be able to block their attempt by having the defenses of the system increased, not only for the remote attacks but also any other virus or malware trespassing into someone's system. Thank you.